I've parented for and managed to hold back head lice.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. And last night I just noticed that Diggs was itching and read his bedtime story and just had a little look through his hair and there were little black things in it. Phone Katy. The kids to bed. What do you do? Phone a friend.
Well, we've gone through it before and it was horrible, especially because Tilda's got long curly hair and it was just
mortified.
A nightmare. You were mortified. I was mortified at the time as well.
It feels dirty. I feel dirty.
Yeah.
It feels horrible.
We feel like we're neglectful parents.
I feel awful.
But the bottom line is, you're not a neglectful parent. Nits happen.
We have kept it at bay for 10 years by using tea tree.
Yeah.
And it's worked. It
has.
really has. But we've just been away for Christmas and I wasn't using tea tree shampoo while we were away. And I just think maybe they picked it up from school or on the airplane or whatever.
Oh,
but
the headrests.
we've got it.
So what are we going to do about it? These are some of the tips and the products that we've tried, used and been recommended by other people.
I am now using. I bought everything.
So where do we start? But if you want to go the chemical route, then you need to pick one of the many brands out there. Lots of our friends and ones we've used recommend either Hedrin or
These are the two that the guy in Boots said they use in the hospital. So if they get kids into hospital, then these are the chemical zappers.
This is what we used for Tilda. I used the one that you leave in like all day. A really important thing to remember though is that you're going to have to retreat in another week. If you don't retreat, there's a good chance you didn't get them all and you're just going to be on this cycle. You've then got to go to the next stage, don't you? Which is the combs.
Yeah. A lot of these, this one's got a comb in the box. And I love this particular brand is a much more natural brand than a lot of the ones out there, the chemically stuff.
Yeah.
This has got no chemicals in it, 0% chemicals.
Is it called Pure Essential?
Yeah, Pure Essential. And it's basically a lot of essential oils. But I think this is the magic thing that everybody has been saying to use every day. And obviously you can't grow an immune system to this. So you can, for the next 2 weeks, me and the boys...
just comb through and comb through. Nits are the eggs that sit on your hair. The lice are what hatches out of the nits. So that's important to get the difference between those. So 1 inch from the hair shaft or so, you'll see like a little kind of rice-like grain. If you give the hair a shake and it falls out, then it's just dandruff. But if it stays on and is clinging on there for dear life, then I'm afraid that's probably an egg. Get that comb and get it right. Get that bit of hair right up to the top of the comb and really go for it. Sometimes I went for them with my nails and threaded them out. Oh, also, Tilda's got really, really curly hair. So I had to blow dry her hair straight before I could even start doing the comb thing. So that's top tip for curly hair.
I really would not be that mum who sends my kid to school with nits. Yes. And if you are that mum, sort yourself out.
It's not cool.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
It's the same as threadworms and things like that. If you know that your kid has got something, do something about it. Please don't send them to school and share it with all the kids in the class, because all you're doing is giving another mum a really horrible couple of weeks.
And it'll just come back to you. You've got to tell the school, tell your nursery and do a treatment. Simple as that.
What I did this morning was, I'd obviously phone Katy, help, because she's had it, phone my sister, whose top tip was not to treat everybody in the house. She said, make sure that everybody that you treat has got it, because you do build up an immune to these things.
Yeah.
So her advice was put loads of conditioner or coconut oil through the kids' hair and in the bath and comb it through and make sure, see if they actually have got it before you use one of these bad boy treatments. I put the treatment in all over his hair, which made him look like a grease ball, and then I used the comb for his hair. Oh, I just felt awful. I felt like the worst mother in the world. And there was my friend Annabelle going, oh my gosh, they've definitely been in there a while. Those are big boys.
Me itch again. Yeah.
So scooping through it and these things, and then I was wiping it onto a tissue. They were like,
Yeah, they're like
really horrible. At my friend's
Well,
house,
not
we
done.
actually the boys found it quite exciting to put one of the dead head lice under the microscope. And believe me,
it's quite interesting.
they are gross. This was something from Boots that I couldn't resist buying because it's actually an electronic. Can you hear that?
Oh my God.
Electronic
Oh
knit
my
comb
God.
that you drag.
How much was
through
that?
the hair. It was £19.99.
Oh my God!
But I'm going to have it forever. And do you know what? This is going to be part of our weekly routine knit checking now.
And also some people suggest GHDs, which can be used
Well,
on
you can
short
hear
and
them
long
pop.
hair. Yeah, just run them through and just get that heat on them and pop those bad boys out. And then hopefully once it's done, ever since we've been using the tea tree shampoos that Anna's been talking about, you can actually get them quite cheaply. I put a spray in Tilda's hair before she goes to school every day. Sometimes I just get some neat tea tree oil. I literally put a few drops in my hand and then I rub it through her hair while I put her ponytail in and send her off like that. And it smells nice. I like it.
Well, there's definitely a psychology to it as well. As soon as you know someone in your house has got them, that's it. You just can't stop itching.
I know, you can't.
Oh my gosh.
So there's loads of treatments out there. Some people swear by particular brands.
Give us
just
your tips.
Get in there, give it a go. And yeah, make sure you've told the school. Make sure you do actually do something.
Yeah.
If you want to do it completely naturally and just do it by combing, then fine.
And tell all your family and friends as well. That's the other thing that I did this morning was I got on the blower. But deal with it.
Yeah. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Nip it in the bud. Tell your friends and family, even if you're embarrassed. But you know what? They'll probably say back to you, "Oh, we've had that. It's fine. Stop it. Stop spraying."
That one's quite nice.
I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you hopefully on the next less gross video from my mummy.